Greetings from central Louisiana, just about 4 miles west of Dry Prong. It has begun to be a very warm day here, and I have been working on my belt pulley assembly and taking it apart so I can replace an oil seal and throw this out to my youngest son, Nick. Gee, thanks, Nick. It's been a booger. All right, well, I finally broke down last night and tackled this belt pulley assembly. 3 bolts hold the end cap, which is, there is the end cap with the bearing in it, into the assembly. And I managed to get a screwdriver in between the little shims there and tap them, get enough of the crevice started, and then it just pulled right on out. We'll see how easy it goes back together, but the next step in this is to disassemble this shaft. Got to take these 2 bolts out, this gear, this bearing, and then get this cap off so I can get in there and put a new oil seal and see if I can reclaim the felt in it. But that's yet to come. After a while, it came back to me since I wasn't able to get this gear puller here on it. I remembered I had a gear splitter puller, which seems to be starting it, so that's good. Y'all seem to crave action, so let's give you some action. I'm using a gear splitter because my regular gear puller would not grab anything, but this gear splitter is working pretty good. Taking off both the gear and the bearing at the same time. Look, there it went. Look at there. There it came off. So let's undo everything so I can see what I've got. And then we'll move on. May have to go to the hydraulic press and press out this other bearing. Although I think it's got a, what's the word I'm looking for? A ring clip holding it in. So all these toys I bought over the years in this project come in handy at some point. Help if you close that down a little bit. That's my universal wrench. That's my standard and metric wrench combined into one. I don't like metric, but I have to deal with it sometimes. I guess I should put my gloves back on. I don't necessarily like wearing gloves. They do keep your hands a lot cleaner, but they tend to make my hands sweat. Out of the way, give you a closer look. It looks like the gear goes all the way through the bearing there, so when I start pulling on the gear, it pulled both of them off. Bearing's in pretty good shape. The roller ball cages are there with it, so I don't think this is going to be a problem. I always have to clean it up a little bit and reuse it. Let me turn this fan off so maybe you can hear me better. This morning we have been working on the belt pulley shaft and gear. There's a word for it. I don't have it under my tongue right now, but there's a word for it, for what it is in technical terms. But the truth of the matter is, I'm just trying to catch up and get to where I can finish this Farmall H out. I've got at least 3 more tractors out there waiting on me. And as I said, there comes that ring, spring kind of ring. Sure, it's got a name and a word for it, and I'm sure somebody's going to tell me what it was. It's supposed to hold that gear in, so that pulley in right there, and that bearing. Let's see if I can give this a swift tap and if it will turn loose. If not, I'm going to have to put this on the hydraulic press. Nope, it's going to go to the hydraulic press. Well, I guess I should shut it down now because I'm going to have to move stations. And again, I got greasy gloves. That's what they do. They're supposed to keep you from getting your hands all dirty. As you can see, I have pulled this gear and bearing off. The gear shaft goes through the bearing, so they come off as one unit. The bottom bearing is held in place by this split ring, which I was able to drift out, peel out. But the rest of it doesn't want to budge, so what I'm going to have to do is take it in and see if I can put it on the hydraulic press and get it to move a little bit. It can only go one way because you got this flange under here that is permanently attached, so I'll have to put the pressure up here, push down, see if I can't push it out and bring this end cap up, which is the goal of all this, is to get this end cap up and off the shaft so I can get inside and replace the oil seal and rehabilitate the felt, and then put it back together, hopefully cut down on the number of leaks, because this unit was leaking substantially when I got it. So all right, well, let's see if I can't get back on the hydraulic press. See if I can't get this to budge with my Harbor Freight hydraulic press. I ain't got a lot of room to work here. It did move a little bit. I guess I need to check and see what it's done. Maybe it broke the grip and we can go on. Alright, Kenny Kizzle of Rusty Nuts said I had to get this Woodruff key out before I could take this apart, which is not true. I worked on that Woodruff key a little bit and it wasn't budging, so I went back and went ahead and pressed on the bearing and all in the housing with my Harbor Freight hydraulic press, and it popped loose, came out. Of course, I did follow his recommendation and heat the inside of the bearing, heat this ring up to try to help give it a little break up, but as he said in his video, things here look pretty good shape. Just need to clean it all up and finish disassembling the cap.